bones. Now going back in time and what have you, yeah? Those ones that were incarcerated, buried and what have you, they were held for some reason in that area, okay? And then later on were moved, and that's when the mixture of the bones, they were moved to another place.
Right.
So you've got the mixture of the bones.
Okay.
All right?
So those human bones are of somebody that was put in
Yes,
there?
and you know, see that there? If that was taken down, you'd find more bones.
Really?
Yeah. There's bones behind there.
What, so almost like a kind of little prison, or...?
Yeah. A hold of some kind.
What do you think, were the bones put in there while they were living, or after they had died?
I feel just virtually around the time, okay, of them dying and passing, right. were housed in there for some reason. I'm feeling all claustrophobic here, and so if I'm feeling claustrophobic, it was a holding room or something where people were still alive.
Oh God.
Yeah. The stench of that, if that wall was broken up, that energy would come whooshing out into this pantry area.
What bad energy, bad?
Tragic, wretched.
Are the souls still in there, do you
yes.
think? They are?
I feel that they're trapped, yeah. I do.
With part of our investigation completed, we now needed to continue in the dark, using our night vision cameras. Derek wants to go back into the haunted bedroom.
I do know for a fact in my feelings and what have you that we got nothing but benevolence, and we got benign, kindred feelings, okay? Nothing negative or even nasty as such on these upper levels. You see, we're getting a mixed energy now again. We're getting Anne that would have passed over in a grand old age, I feel. But then I get this younger lady's energies. Okay? Now, I feel that's what's been happening in this room. Not at the same time, we get the older lady, so to speak, coming through. And then, on another occasion, maybe another night, we get the energies when Anne had gone out the atmosphere of this younger lady. Most definitely a link. She was definitely Fletcher.
The younger lady was
yes.
definitely Fletcher?
Yeah.
And her first name of this Fletcher lady?
I feel that's Margaret. It's got to be Margaret.
Margaret Fletcher.
Okay. And I feel that someone in this bed also, someone who's slept to the left side, or my right if you like, has actually, unfortunately, undertaken or experienced one of the ladies actually coming at this point. And if they didn't feel so uncomfortable, I would say they'd want to jump out the bed. Because, you know, it's like when a spirit comes through our physical body, because we've got our aura, and a spirit walks through, so to speak, they'd feel as if they'd want to pull the sheets off themselves, because there's like this immediate rise in their body temperature.
That's interesting.
Almost, they'd probably be perspiring as well, within seconds.
Should we go somewhere else?
Yes, yeah, right.
The present owner of the hall, David Saxon, was listening very carefully to Derek, as he and the rest of his family had seen and felt ghostly activity. They all wanted to know, in particular, who or what was making themselves known on the stairs.
You see, you've got three gentlemen that must have had experience at some time in this building's history. These are not spirits that are grounded here, as we would say, haunting the property. They come in visitation. Best part of the time, I feel that they try their best to be as quiet as possible, to try really to go unnoticed.
Right.
So not here to disturb or distress, they just love remembering this place that they must have lived or had very good experiences with. And one of them, well, two of them actually, one is William, thank you Sam, William Fletcher, he is one of them. Another one is Henry Fletcher, and there's another one. Them two virtually come around the same time, but there's a big gap for some reason, and the name Thomas Fletcher. Now, Thomas, when he does come into the atmosphere, walks round and up these stairs and goes right up.
What, can I just ask how you actually see him, if you can at all?
Okay, I get this man to be about 5'6", 5'5", 5'6". Would carries a little bit of weight, okay? Portly. Very sharp features. The nose area. There's another part of residual energy coming into this atmosphere, even on the upper levels. You know when you hang game bird and you hang them for so long, I pick up an array of fragrances wafting up at me because I'm open psychically, and it's like game bird. I'm also smelling like pork, pigs, and I'm getting hooks hanging of stuff like this, and it's just like, and I feel that could be attributed to the area of something to do with a farm building, farm. I get that. It's all mixed in here. And it's like, you know.
We've got meat hooks in 2 rooms, in the ceilings. And Derek couldn't know that because he's not been in either of those rooms.
There you go.
So there's the energies coming in, you see, showing those.
They're still there.
They're still in there, yeah. To the only thing.
Gosh, that's amazing. You're smelling all the fragrances and everything.
The time had come for the crew to split into groups. We needed to cover the house, the graveyard and the outbuildings, as all were known to be paranormally active. Richard Felix and his team sat and waited for something to happen in the sitting room. Rick and Craig went to the haunted bedroom, and the team of girls went to the graveyard. Derek, Carl the director and myself went outside. Earlier in the evening, Derek had talked about a tunnel.
There is a tunnel. There is a tunnel.
He was convinced that a particular outbuilding held the key.
Yeah. It's definitely in here, is it, Derek? It's definitely in here, is it?
Here, yeah. To the left side.
Left?
Left side, yeah.
I can't see down it. What we're walking down.
Phil, Benny.
Oh my
Is it, Derek? Yeah.
That's it, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Sorry. I'm sorry, but if there's any movement, activities to the front of us, or have you, we come back.
Don't you worry, Derek. I'll come back
Okay.
really quickly.
You're alright.
Where do you want to be, Derek? If I go front?
I'll come after you, and if you can come after me. Is that alright for you? Or do you want to go in the middle?
Can I go in the middle?
Okay, okay. This is it.
Oh! But what are we standing on? What are we standing on?
Stones and soil. Let's go along, because I feel that there's energy here. There's no two ways about it.
Mind your head here, guys. It gets a bit lower up here.
Oh my god, I don't like this.
It's fine, it's cool. What's the matter?
I've just stood on some...
I know, I don't really like you put the camera down because... Derek, with this...
What are you on?
What's the matter?
There's energy at the back of me here.
At the back of you?
And it's like pushing me. I've not had this before. Okay. You alright?
Somebody just touched my leg. Somebody just touched my
Yeah,
leg.
this energy is very, very, very close to us here now.
It's alright, you're standing on a piece of wood there, was that it?
No, something touched my leg, my knee.
Oh!
The energy came
No, it's
forward,
fine.
you see.
This is quite a big...
What? Don't
Yes.
It's okay.
Don't tell me what it is.
It's alright.
It's not funny.
It looked like an orb.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh,
This,
do you hear that?
There's definitely energy here.
Good God, there is.
And you know what? It's just come past us.
Is it in front of us or behind us, Derek?
It's gone to the front of you now, Carl.
Where are you, Carl?
Here.
Okay.
Right, just... Great, there's a corner. I love corners.
Oh, sorry.
Right, there's loads of rubble here.
I think I might read myself.
You're right. You're fine. Right.
Okay.
I'm just going to put this camera on. There's stones at the bottom right here.
Okay. Does it stay the same width, Carl, as you go along?
Yeah. Yes, it does actually. Would this have...
This is a building covered into another building. It's like an outer wall in.
It is, isn't it?
Covering like an inner skin.
But what would they have used it for?
Come on, because it's just given me like two different types of vibrations.
It's all right,
You're alright. You're okay, don't worry. What did